Yo, what's up, family? Before we start the video, please like, subscribe, and share to any and everyone that you can. Just get out there a little bit more. With that being said, let's get right into the video. The Boston Celtics beat the Indiana Pacers like they stole something last night, 142-105 in TD Garden. Jaylen Brown had an insane game after a slow start to his last one, so let's get into the film. Alright, how y'all doing? I hope y'all doing good. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, make sure you take your shoes off before you come in the house. And Jaylen Brown had a phenomenal game. He started like 9 for 9 from the field with 21 points straight, but Jaylen Brown had 44 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 4 steals in this game. Shot 16 for 24 from the field and 6 of 11 from 3, and that was a really good thing to see was the efficiency, because we all know Jaylen Brown can score, and we all know that he can score efficiently, which is why this has been like a silently weird year for Jaylen Brown. His efficiency has dropped overall this season. This is his lowest field goal percentage since his rookie year and tied for the lowest 3-point percentage of his career. But in other areas is the reason why I say it's weird, because we have seen like jumps in other areas. He's averaging a career high in assists just under 5 at 4.6, and we have seen that this season, like, hey, he's a much better passer, but for some reason his efficiency has gone down. And again, we know Jaylen Brown can score. We know he can take advantage of mismatches like he does here against Miles Turner, but for some reason he just hasn't been hitting a lot of shots that he normally hits in these past couple of years. And I'm not saying that this is something that's permanent, right? Jaylen Brown could get on the heater at any point like he did in this game, and it can raise his efficiency. I just hope that this efficiency isn't something that carries over to the playoffs. And I can't really say a shot selection, because if you watch Jaylen Brown, you know he takes some incredibly tough shots, but he was just better at hitting them. And again, this is not the end of the world. We know who Jaylen Brown is. We know what Jaylen Brown is as a scorer and as an efficient scorer in this league. It's a guy that shot over 49% the last 2 years. So I'm not worried about Jaylen Brown. As long as he can still have these performances and he can get the efficiency up just a little bit towards the end of the season, I'm cool. All right, so the Celtics use Jaylen Brown as a screener a lot more in this game. So here we have him as a screener on the low angle pick and roll. He's gonna set this on-ball screen for Derek White right here, and Al Horford does something. I don't even think he did this intentionally. I don't think this was the purpose of it, but he's gonna come up to Jason Tatum after the screen. So as Derek White drags it out away from Jaylen Brown, Al Horford's gonna come up and get ready to either set this flare screen or this on-ball screen when this ball is passed to Jason Tatum. As he does that, Miles Turner creeps up ever so slightly, and he's pointing to Tyrese Halliburton to be the person in the hole protecting the rim. Not a recipe for success. And as Jaylen Brown sets this screen, the Pacers have some miscommunication on who's doing what, and Jaylen Brown gets right there, and Tyrese Halliburton is not contesting it. And Jaylen Brown doesn't get an assist or even a hockey assist on this play, but this play is all because he knows how to take advantage of mismatches in the post. So he has Tyrese Halliburton on him, and look at this first hit right there. Knocks Tyrese Halliburton back a few feet. Now Jarris Walker feels the need to come help, so he comes to help, right? You got 2 on Jaylen Brown. This is all the Celtics need to cause hit on the offensive side of the ball. Getting their mismatches and then force rotations when you try to help. So this means Payne Pritchard's open, which means that Benedict Mathurin's going to close out to him. Then this is going to leave Al Horford open, which means Johnny Furphy has to rotate to him. And Miles Turner is too deep into the paint to come out to Derek White in time to contest that shot. So here we got pass to Payton, close out by Mathurin, pass to Al Horford, close out by Furphy, too late by Miles Turner, and 3. And I know the Pacers are in a tough situation with their backup centers, Isaiah Jackson and James Wiseman, both tore their Achilles, had Achilles injuries, which is unfortunate, but you can't have Thomas Bryant out on the court against the Celtics, man. This is just not something that he's good. That brother is not prepared to check anybody on our team, bro. So Jaylen Brown, snatch back, easy mid-range. All right, so we got some baseline out of bounds stagger action for Jaylen Brown. We got one screen by Jordan Walsh, who played good in this game, and then we got another screen, the same screen by Luke Cornett, but just a little bit of space apart from it. And Jaylen Brown's gonna come out to the corner and try to get a 3-0. Walsh set the first one, Pascal Siakam, and Luke Cornett sets the same one on Pascal Siakam. Jaylen Brown with the fading, drifting 3 in the corner right there. Then we come back. Jaylen Brown had a phenomenal two-way performance. As I said, he had 4 steals, reading Tyrese Halliburton in the passing lanes like a cornerback right there. And anytime he saw Tyrese Halliburton in front of him, he knew that he can just rise up and dunk over him, and he does that here in transition. And this was such a strong and physical and connected defensive possession by Jaylen Brown. This was the possession that let me know he was so locked in. Like, of course he got a steal before that, but I don't quantify steals. Like, I don't quantify defense as I quantify steals as defense, but I don't look at like somebody's steal totals and be like, yeah, oh, he's a great defender. No, the best defensive plays don't show up in the stat sheet, because it's either that person not letting the offensive player get a shot up, which is never on the stat sheet. If you are guarding a star player and there are multiple times in the game where you force him to not shoot the ball because of your defense. Nobody will know that unless they saw that play. Contesting shots, stuff like that right here. But here, Jaylen Brown starts on Bending Mathurin, stops him from that drive, even though he got pushed off of. Pass to Pascal Siakam, seamless switch, gets on Pascal. Again, physicality, that could have been a foul, but they didn't call it. And then we got him switched on to Mathurin again. Again, physical, up to the point, up above the 3-point line, ready to guard with 3 seconds left on the shot clock, forces something up. And this was the sequence of the game for Jaylen Brown. Right here, receiving the pass from Derek White, pump fakes, and Miles Turner. He just got put in the grave, big guy. He just got put in the grave, big guy. I ain't gonna lie to you. Then we come down. Tyrese Halliburton is gonna come down, shoot a 3. Did he make this? Cool make, buddy. That doesn't really matter. But here, Tyrese Halliburton was getting killed by Jaylen Brown all night, as you will see in this video, and you probably have already seen. He's yelling for somebody to come get Jaylen Brown instead of going there to guard him, and he just walks right past him for another layup. And then we come back, and then we got him reading Halliburton one more time. We got him reading the pass. Well, he didn't really read Halliburton. We just have Miles Turner in a bad position on the court as Johnny Furphy? Yeah, as Johnny Furphy is running down right next to him. Jaylen Brown was able to blindside him, and the windmill dunk contest type dunk. Actually, I probably shouldn't say dunk. Never mind. I'm just leaving it alone. And here, just good recognition by Peyton Pritchard early in the shot clock, seeing that we got TJ McConnell on Jaylen Brown, so there's no need to do anything fancy. Just throw the ball up, and Jaylen Brown finishes. And this was just, this was one of my favorite plays of this game. Just a phenomenal ball on a string type handle right here. The in and out hezzy, right? So we got him hezzy first, then in and out, and then the tween cross. But what's really important here is that he takes one more dribble and then he sweeps through to avoid Miles Turner from knocking that ball loose. So the tween cross, the one dribble, the sweep through should have been a foul because he clearly got his hand on Jaylen Brown. But and then the finish, that was just a phenomenal play by Jaylen Brown. All right, so again, we got Jaylen Brown being used as a screener. I believe this was in the time where the Pacers would win zone. So the Celtics, they went to paint action, which can be used against zone or man defense. So you got Luke Cornett again with the ball screen, then the back screen on the ball screener's man. But of course, there's no man because it's in zone. So whoever Jaylen Brown can find is who's getting screened. So of course, Luke Cornett sets that screen on Bending Mathurin, and then Jaylen Brown's going to set this hard screen on Jarris Walker, freeing up Tatum for the pull-up 3. And some more here by Jaylen Brown. This just showed his activity level, how locked in he was physically and mentally in this game. The pull up over TJ McConnell, a shot that he hits more often than not, but then he just flies in, gets a rebound, and then assists to Peyton Pritchard for the 3. All right, so the Celtics use Jaylen Brown as the back screener / shooter in the Spain action again. Of course, you have Luke Cornett setting the on-ball screen. Jaylen Brown is going to set the back screen on the ball screener's man. Luke Cornett is going to try to get to roll to the basket or dive to the basket. So here we got Thomas Bryant actually stepping out on Derek White right here for a second or two, and then we got Ben Shepherd covering for Thomas Bryant until he gets back. That is just not a way to guard this action. Jaylen Brown is wide open, and the closeout is not enough to deter the shot. And if you turned your back on Jaylen Brown in this game as a Pacer, you were getting pickpocketed. Good defense, good solid defense by Jordan Walsh, who had a great game. And Jarris Walker turns his back, not being aware of the whole balance of the court, and Jaylen Brown finishes in transition. This time we have Jaylen Brown as a handler in the Spain action, but the Celtics just get right out of it. Derek White just ends up spacing over here, and then Luke Cornett is going to check the screen. He's going to roll really hard, and Jaylen Brown, the cross and the smooth pull-up. But that is the video. If you enjoyed it, please give a like, subscribe, and share it in everyone that you can. Just you out there a little bit more, and I will see you guys in the next video. This is Nick. Peace.